Good evening, friends. Welcome to is it the traditional or totalitarian or something bonde? Demokrati, diktatur, it's a kingdom. Nowadays, it's many things. Yes, hello. And most of all, it's expanding, and it is loud. There we go. Something like that. Cheers. Löwenbrau. Very nice can here with a nice coat of arms and everything on it. Cheers. When you've been doing hard manual labor all day, and your muscles are aching, then it can taste quite good. Something like that, yes. Very good indeed. But here, things have slowed down to a complete grind and halt. Figure what the hell, what's going on? I mean, look, we have workers still. I mean, they're not super happy, but they are coping, I'd say. But if we read carefully here, we see that 16 workers, 61, I mean, cannot work because there's no kindergarten. And how many live here? 61. That will be all of them then. So we're going to have to move a few more people in. Here is not a good place to move people in from because this place is deserted. Yes, I just want to have a look at how the new place is going here. Well, it's not a lot happening. I'll tell you that. One worker, no, 5. Okay. Yes, we don't expect this to be finished any day soon. So that's fine. We want the population center. I mean, could Domsaliga could not be considered a population center, could they? I don't think so. There is no one here, no staff, no doctors. There is no one living here. None. No one. Really? How? Sarnakova, you had all the food in the world. Yes, 128 tons. What has happened? Why did you all leave? Most of you, anyway. How many live here now? I don't dare not even look. 251. Okay. You know, if nothing else, we need you to do the gravel. It's very important. But I don't suppose there's anyone here. Of course not. And yes, they're all waiting. It's all deserted. What happened? They have alcohol, they have food, they have meat. Well, there's no one working in the shop, but well, I don't know what happened down here. I couldn't tell you. Yeah, maybe. Well, clothing. We have absolutely none. Was that it? Is that what made you give up on this place? As you're uneducated, we're having a bit of a problem. Yes, Sayov, I think that you will be a donor again, but there is nothing, or at least not a lot. But Sayov, you didn't starve. You didn't. There is nothing. What's going on? No, we're stable. We are stable in the thing. I don't know what happened in Domsaliga. Anyway, Hansasino then. How are you doing? You're not full. Here there are many workers. Yes, that will do. That will do nicely. You will come here now. Yes, it's a very lovely place, or will be one day. For the moment, we just need you to work at or build a kindergarten rather as quickly as possible, you know. Here too. Yes, we'll have a few here. Oh, now it's full. Yes, people have shown up. There is no concrete, gravel or asphalt. Okay, wait a minute then. You don't need to be working quite so hard. That's all the gravel we got. We need to go get the train. Yes, do this first. Here we have fewer. There we go. Just 5 will do plenty for now, I think, until we have all the stuff in. Here, train. Where did you go? You went the wrong way. Because we're going to get you to get a few more wagons. Where are we? Here. You should have gone on this rail. You would even have been the first train, I think, to go. Yes, you're going... why don't you go here and load up on stuff? No. Go here, please. When you did a U-turn, was that a good idea? Yes, it was a good idea to do a U-turn. Or just change direction. Very nice. Then you get to ride on the new rail after all. Yes. There are fuel stations later down here. There is one, for example. You'll make it. Don't worry. Steel. What? Yes. We don't have a lot. No. In the meantime, yes, we can tow all the new trains out of... yes, you go on your little thing. This is your thing. Cheers. So we'll make this gravel train long. I mean, in the meantime, they won't get any gravel at all, though. That's a bad thing. Pardon. All the things, all the noise. Yes, indeed. But almost looks like a double-header. Double-header, that one, but one is not running. Yes, if we hook those onto that gravel train, I think it will do quite all right. Thank you very much. What's... we have a lot of mechanical components. That's a good thing. Yes, there's always something. Yes, it's always something. Yes. Anyway, workers, do we have any here yet? I mean, you are coming here to work. No, yes you are. Great. This will be a good thing to have. When we have it, we'll be able to build a whole lot quicker. And this is, if you wouldn't mind finishing this too. Although for the moment, what we really should, everyone should be working on this thing. Yeah, you're missing bricks, boards and steel, and you only have one open hull engaged here. That's not enough. That really isn't enough. See, what would happen if we were to do... no, not here. Katzinshad, at least you are doing okay, aren't you? Yes, there are lots of people about. And look at the bus platform, 150 workers here. Don't know what to do with the people of Katzinshad. Move them out maybe to somewhere where you need them more. That's something that we could do, because I mean we have a town just down here, for example, that should be producing gravel and isn't at the moment. Yes, thank you, also. And as far as I know, there's nothing wrong with it. We will keep you around. Yes, we're a little bit all over the place, as is the tradition. We'll close that down for now. Here. I wonder what the problem was. It doesn't matter. Yes, you appear to have educated people here as well. Very good. Relocate. No, wait a minute. There wasn't any clothing available at the shop. Yeah, never mind. We'll take care of that after we have moved. We'll just remember to do that then too, and not just move these people out here. Yes, that's something. I hope that's enough to get them going a bit, you know. We can take it down here quite a bit. They have doctors, but no staff. Okay, and this place is now empty. That's fine. All the people there, they didn't have anything to do anyway. Okay, we're going back to Katzinshad. Here. Yes, hello. The setback that was here last year. This is not something that you just shrug off. You know, half the population is gone. Yes, it was a terrible time, and it all started with the food factory burning down. Yes, and for the moment we don't produce steel. We don't dig coal. We don't do. That's the wrong building. We want the construction office, the one next door. Yes, we don't produce steel or bricks or oil-related products. No fuel, for example. Production of fuel is standing still. Bitumen. Yes, it's not good. And all the fire stations in the vicinity are unmanned. Isn't it just lovely? If you would do this, please, maybe we could get. Oh, they have bricks and boards. No, resources needed. Yes, you don't have anything. Bricks, boards, steel. This is actually the most prioritized building, because when we have this, you will have bricks, boards, and steel very, very close by. I mean, so close by that it would be very handy. Apparently people are working over here, and well, that's fine and everything, but don't for the moment. We have more important things to do. Much more so. Inkersta, what are you thinking? Don't do this. Never mind. We can wait with this until we actually have the open storage finished and we have some stuff in here. Okay. Yes, we'll have a little bit of music and a little bit of the drink. Cheers. Very nice. Now, work is going on. Look here, this is good. We should get the trains coming here. Let's see here, list of vehicles, list of trains, or map. diesel locomotive, steel transport. Yes, we're going to need your services. You actually have 334 tons of steel on board. Where did you get that? At Molna. Yes, Molna has been completely drained of steel. What are you doing here? I think that you should be a bit more careful with what you do with your stuff. Bavkavsk. Unload. Right, that's there. Maybe not 100%. I mean, take it easy. Yes, that will be enough. But it's good that you go. No. You're supposed to go here and unload a whole lot. Because that's at steel mill. They're going to need a bit of buffer. Bavkavsk. You already have 116 tons. What just happened? Unload, yes. A bit, say. And we'll put you over here. We'll do this. And here, Molna multi-rail open storage. Yes, you're out of steel, but I don't think that's a real issue at the moment for Molna. Let's hope not. Then we have the prefabricated panels. That we have plenty of. No problem with that. And the fuel transport, I don't have anywhere to put it at the moment. And bricks and boards. Here we go. You actually have a nice balance of bricks and boards. Very good. But I don't think that you should be loading bricks and boards from here. You can do that from somewhere else. Like Beatas, for example. I think they have lots. No, they have a reasonable amount. But don't do this. Do nothing at that place for the moment. We need to really do things with the resources here now. And gravel, you say? This is not the right one. This is gravel for that one. Haven't I named it? I might not have named it. Here it is. This is the train. This is the gravel for Inkersta. Inkersta grus. Like that. So, it's spelled similar. Wasn't actually that far off. Is there another train that we want to? Not until we have this. These are all the open hull things. Yes. Inkersta grus. Go and have a look at you. And we should put a few more wagons on here. Like quite a few, in fact. So we're going to need a bit of gravel. Now, you go to Sernakova, load up on gravel, and then you go to Inkersta and you unload 1.1 tons of gravel. I think there's more. And yes, good. There we go. I'm not going to mess with more trains now. I have plenty as this. And we'll go back to Inkersta here. Gravel we don't need that train, but we always need gravel. Always need the gravel. It's not far. 39 work days left, and 1 worker on the site. But the crane helps a lot. 2 more people are approaching. Even 1 more? Well, 1 more is coming. Should we get a closer look, maybe? Yes, this will make a big difference. "33 workdays. When this is done, we will have steel, everything they need, really close by. That's good. That is very good. Although it is taking a little while longer than maybe was anticipated here. Yes, and Inkersta multi-rail large open store. Come on then. 4 workers on site, 18 workdays. Yes, it will be a while. A little while longer. Inkersta electric substation. You're finished. Of course you're. This is working. Yes, come on. We need gravel. Here, concrete and asphalt. You're still missing. Anyone coming with something like that? Yes, you're coming with asphalt. All they need. Very good. And you will be. You will do concrete. Good. Eventually. And there, the open storage is finished. Very good. Very good. We will manage this a bit. Prefab, I mean, this is a good, you don't need any uranium oxide. Boards, you don't need quite that much. Quite that many boards, and you don't need any wood. But the rest is pretty good as it is. Except that we will get like a lot of stuff here now. A little bit much, or maybe. Anyway, okay. Here we have bricks and boards. After Oskarshamn would be the most logical. To go here and unload. Why don't you come here now if you can? Did not do a U-turn. It is utilizing a roundabout, I would guess. Unload 100%. No, I think that will go a bit easy here. Just do like 19% or 29. Yes. No, there we go. That's you. Thank you. Steel. This is the most managed train now in all of history here. After Oskarshamn, we will have you to going here too, and unload. Not 100%. And I mean, this would also be kind of nice if you would come here now. Katincha, they have plenty. You could come here now. Yes, come here now. Go. 100 kilometers an hour. Yes, that's not one of our own locomotives. Right, that's steel. And one more thing. Prefab panels. Yes, also after Oskarshamn, we will do this. Unload. Not 100%. That's we don't need all of it, you know. We'll just have a little bit. There we go. Just maybe I should limit this so we don't end up with an enormous amount of prefab panels out here. I could do this, you know, because that will never. That will keep the train from unloading too much stuff. Yes, 480 tons of steel is still quite a lot. That will do. Now, you're using this place for everything that is related to such things, like so. Nothing happened. Like so. Nope. Bricks. Yes. Yes. The source of gravel is empty. Yes, you don't say. I know. The source of workers is empty. Yes. Again, you don't say. Oh, we have access to this now. This is important. Get to it. This is going to require all this stuff, mechanical components and what have you. What do you have here? You have gravel, you have no concrete, you have no asphalt. But we have things heading this way with asphalt and eventually also with a tiny amount of concrete. Good. Now when we have this is the warehouse, we can have everything, food and all sorts of things in there. One shopper. They have plenty of food and meat. 68 workers can't work because there's no kindergarten. Why are you procreating under these circumstances? You are so very unhappy, after all. 5 workers at the pub construction site. Steel framing you're doing. Boards arrived. Excellent. But here progress is very, very slow. Yes, it's because they have a long way to drive. And I mean, yes, there's really nothing more for it at the moment. We just need to wait here. But we have made progress, and we actually have some resemblance of a settlement here that is doing work. And no, I mean, they're not happy, but they are doing work. Quite a few are choosing to leave. Yes, but that's the way it is. But this is the problem, the kindergarten. I mean, I am at 52,000 rubles and the problem will be solved. I mean, could we get a few people that don't have that many children maybe, to move out here? Oh, here there is 101 workers. Yes, we'll have a few. It's good if you don't bring kids, if you don't have any kids, and so on. Now, how many workers? 68 workers cannot work because there is no kindergarten out of 85. Yes. But as soon as we'll get the kindergarten in, it will be all, taken care of. It's going to be a little while. Should we go somewhere else in the meantime? There's always other things to do and tend to. We'll have a look at Molna, since they are out of steel at the moment. I wonder if that's a problem for Molna. I don't think so. No, you're not building anything. It's fine. If it becomes a problem, we'll send the train over here. Yes. What is the resource status of steel? Still 2,334 tons in total. So, I mean, how bad is it really? It isn't that bad. Polochevo. Yes, the street lights are lit, but the houses are empty. Except, of course, the villager's house. How are you doing here? You are actually doing very good here. Are you also manning this? No workers. Although I think we have gravel to last us a while. Yes, we don't need to worry about the gravel for now. 2 workers here, good enough. and at the concrete plant. Where are you? You're around in here somewhere. There you are. No workers. Okay. There are two. What are you doing? Oh, you're working for a construction office. Okay. Yes, this place is not progressing quickly. They're missing asphalt, they say. Well, be that as it may, I mean, this place will rise again. The industries, all of them, will rise again, rest assured. And in the meantime, I think let's have a look here. I found something new, a bus station pack. And from what I could gather from what the author of this mod addition to the game had written, it sounded as if he really had a good grasp on the mechanics of the game, and maybe has done something quite good. Let's see here, bus station medium version 2. Okay, this is like the regular one, but a bit smaller. Oh, handy. Small version 2, I suppose. Yes, okay. That's very handy. Wonder how much you can support bus station small one way. Interesting concept. Yes. Extra small one way. Okay. Well, I think that they might come in handy at some point. Yes, here we are quite, ambitious regarding the road building. But you're missing asphalt. And what do you have if not asphalt? I think that what you're really needing is workers and mechanism, because that's sort of what allows you to get the asphalt from out of the truck. Yes. Did workers arrive here? Yes, they did. 4 of them. Fantastic. Okay, that will still take a time. Nuclear power plant, staffing, and also interesting to look at how much load do we put on you at the moment. You have quite a few workers rather. Yes. But we only demand 4.5 and a bit megawatts. That's nothing. I don't think that you could even actually run it at that lower power. But it's working, so that's good. Meanwhile, has anything arrived yet, you think? It might. No, nothing has arrived yet. Didn't I tell them all to come here now? Yes, you are heading for this building. Prefab panels and... Okay, but the steel transport. Yes, you're supposed to come here. What are you doing here? Casino shed, open storage, medium. You're still there. No. Inkersta, unload. Come to Inkersta now. Please. Where are you? That's not much steel. Are you going by anywhere where here they have steel? Casino shed. Here. Go here, but not. I mean, the schedule for this train is so messed up at this point that it's just ridiculous. Load half. How much they have? They have much. Yes, a lot of steel. until we get that kindergarten in, nothing is going to happen up there. Regrettably. Yes, and that's yes, you're loading up on the steel. Very nice. Did something arrive? No. I thought it flickered or did say yes, something has arrived. Bricks and boards. Not a great amount, but something. Yes, you will have to get my... Okay, you're loading. I think that's enough. Now you go to Inkersta. No, you go to Inkersta. Inkersta. You should be going this way. You are. Very good. Unload 29%, will make it a bit more, 40%. And then you're going to the steel mill. Well, you can wait around at the steel mill for now until we know what to do with you. Because everywhere else, yes, here there's plenty of steel. Here there is none. Here there is plenty. Prefab panels and no steel at all at Oskarshamn. Right. Okay, fine. Inkersta, hello. It's such a small amount of resources that they are not even visible here. But they do exist. And now come the prefab panels. Although of more importance is the steel. Oh, there we could see the resources. There they are. A little bit of things you have now. Very good. No shoppers. Okay. Why aren't you getting your meat satisfied when you're at the shop? We are certainly using the meat. 13% happiness. I don't think that we're going to have you around for very long. Oh, the pub is finished. Fantastic. Pub is finished. We could have a bit fewer bar staff at the moment. There are more important things to do. But this might boost happiness quite a bit, in fact. We have some... no, not people. You want to get a little truck? Should we do something crazy? Yes, we should do something crazy, sure. Put this pub on this distribution office's list of tasks here. And where is it? It's on this side of town. It's here. Unload. You could keep them like that, 80%. But there is no use in you people showing up here now because you still don't have any concrete. But it's coming. It is coming. How far away you think it is? Incredibly far away. Well, incredibly. It's actually getting close. Yes, we can see the church of Inkersta over there. Yes, the trees are very much obstructing the view. There we go. You will eventually get here, and then we can get to work on the kindergarten. Here there is everything except for steel, and but you don't mind or care about such things because you want gravel. You want a bit more basic stuff. But the gravel is on the way. Yes, 600 tons of it is actually coming right here at a 110, 100 and more, 120 kilometers an hour. Yes, this will do wonders, I think, for up there. That wasn't all to say. Okay, thank you. Here we go. I'm going to have a look here. You're reasonably happy, but you can't work because there's no kindergarten, but there is one. I don't know what to tell you. I hope that this is enough to sustain them and have them grow into something. You have not fixed the clothing situation yet. That is correct. I'm going to do that now. Or kläder. You're out and about. Load and unload. Load clothing. No. Sarnakova Road Cargo Station. God damn it, you're doing the wrong thing. You're doing it the wrong way around. Load up on clothing and then at Solga. Yes. And please go here now. You have emptied out the shop. That's what you've done. And put it into the warehouse. Where there is 32 tons of clothing. Okay. We lost Solga for a silly reason. How much gravel you got? 550 tons. No workers at all in the stone crusher. Wouldn't happen to be any on the bus? No. Are we still running the buses? Yes. We will continue to run the buses just in case anyone would choose to show up here. We could do this. Yes, we do that. It's a bit of an emergency after all. But from here, you go to work both at the stone crusher and at this place, and you don't have anything to do. So, don't work at stone crusher. As another day starts here with the sunrise. Steel has not arrived yet. No, steel train, where are you? You're currently heading to this building at 100 kilometers an hour. Well, okay. It's quite nice this to have segments of single piece track. It's charming. They're very limiting to the throughput of your network, but it is charming. Is that a two-way signal? Yes, they are both two-way signals. I wonder if there's a reason. There might actually be a reason. Maybe I shouldn't muck about with it. Let's see what happens here. There is no reason. It's just wrong. I'm going to fix. I'm a bit disappointed in the train that, given the choice of driving on the correct side or the wrong side, it chooses the wrong side. Yes, steel is arriving. Very good. Has gravel arrived? No. It ought to be coming shortly. And this is great. Now we have steel. Would you look at that? And I don't know quite what to do with you, because you do crazy things and such, and I feel like parking you up somewhere for the moment. We have steel, and I think that will bring you out when the time comes that we need you. Yes. We put you in the old classic depot down here. No, we don't, because this is not fire protected. We should not keep anything in here, as we have a few things in there. Yes, that is what it is. But here we have space for more. And you close down the train. Okay. Then we take the list of vehicles and buildings and go to the trains and go to the all map, and then the diesel locomotive, and then we get the steel transporter from here, and then we tell it to go to a depot, which is this one. And that ought to do it. Yes, construction. You're missing gravel. It still has not arrived. Come on, gravel train. You must be... Here you are. You're very close, in fact. Doing max speed. Very nice. And this ought to make the construction office up here in Inkerstad quite happy. Happy, but at least stop complaining about the lack of gravel. Now they're going out to get gravel, all of them. Yes, lovely. Now that we have steel, we could get working on this. But the most important thing is this. Yes, when we have this, we can get gravel into the concrete plant. And so we'll get the cement truck up here. We can get the cement truck up here now. We could. In fact, we could well do that. Where is it? Here it is. That's a tanker. That's not cement. No, cement. Cement tank. Okay. So in a few years' time, we wouldn't be able to buy a cement transporting vehicle. 88 kilometers an hour. Yes, we go backwards and forwards in time with this one. You go to this place, load, wait. No, you don't need to wait. No, wrong way. You want to go over here. And do here. Yes, here. Concrete plant. Go there, unload, wait until unloaded. And get you going. I mean, we could. You have a little bit of a storage for import. We could put a truck here on grabbing gravel from here and unloading it here. But then there won't be any parking spaces available for other things. Does it matter? it matters, yes, but for the moment we'll do it. Let's see, out here there should be there isn't a dumper available. I have no dumpers laying about just like that, you know. No, forget about it. We'll buy one dumper, and it's going to be what it's going to be. It is boring, but that's what it is. It's just it has the largest capacity. So you go from here, load up on the gravel, and then you go here and unload on the gravel. That's your life, basically. So we should get cement in here pretty soon, and also maybe not assigned to construction office. What are you talking about? You need to be working on this. Here. Has any resources arrived yet at this place? Yes, they have. Let's get workers in here. If we can. That is. Okay, kindergarten. Yes, the 19th of April of 1993, we are taking the first break for the evening. We shall see. I shall be right back. Yes, and there we resume. We are on the 3rd of June. Yes, the 3rd of June. I've got myself another one. Yes, it's a Fagerhult, this one. Fagerhult Starköl. Yes. Cheers. Skål. Building is without power supply. Yes, this is a problem. Because the capacity is severely limited by it not having electricity. Is this supposed to cover that one? I don't know. You can't see. I'm not going to risk it. Well, I can do this. If we take one of those, yes, and hold it here in that place, and get rid of this and this. You see that wire is built. Yes, here. Yes, I think that ought to be in reach, isn't it? Oh no, something burnt down. What was that? It must be in reach. What was it? Large. Oops. We could definitely say. Oh, that was a bit expensive. Yes, large. No one died, fortunately. At the total worth of the construction vehicles, yes, and the resources, 2 million something. As much money as we have, we just lost somehow. This is not going to interfere with operations. No. Don't think so. But yes, this is going to keep happening. But here, there ought to be people in the fire station. Yes. Why aren't you... why didn't you fix this? Maybe there are not enough. There are not enough people here, considering the distance. You probably need more, but we don't have more. Well, we can do without it, but it's unfortunate. What I was doing something, yes, here, this substation. I think that it might actually be connected to things. Yes, so what we'll get is another one of the dirt tracks here. Yes, so nice. free. No, dirt, cancel. Yes, free road, please. What's going on here? Yes. And there we go. And now the Inkesta huge construction office. You get working on this. And this and this. Wonder if it will not cover the shop anyway. No, it won't. Yes, but we're fine. There are so few people that we're coping. And apparently we're getting by. I mean, people aren't leaving at a terrible rate. 9 children can't go to school because there is no school. Yes, indeed, there is no school. That is exactly right. And they don't have electricity. Will they get electricity from this? I don't think they will. It is very far away. Maybe. Yes, we don't know until it's constructed. That will be a while. Although workers, yes, I mean everything here should be close by. Let's see, has this gotten going? You don't have any gravel, right? But you have bitumen. You gravel thing, because no, you're not the gravel thing. You are my gravel thing here, the little one. Yes, you're just doing this. You also go here and unload for the moment until the other things are done. We're doing this. We're doing this. Yes, because we have no workers. Every now and then, I think that we have some workers in here. Right, don't we? The chav. 7. Yes. If we lower this a bit, 3. Because we go to the asphalt plant first. There we see, it worked. It was working. Yes, now it has gravel too. That's important to make asphalt. It's like a big part of the thing. Yes, and this means it's time to get this started too. The bitumen tank, you know. Yes. Although we maybe should prioritize this a bit. It's not going to go any quicker. Well, I can afford a road crane. Another road crane. I think that we will do good with another road crane. Svetlana, try. Yes. Okay, you closed it. Yes. Something different than... No. That's very old. It's not available. 1999. Yes. Yes, I like that one. This is not possible. Right, thank you very much. We now have one more road crane. Would you happen to be... No, you're not coming, and there are no workers. But yes, come on then. But they really need electricity. Because if we could have electricity here, they will be able to take care of many more children. And 51 workers cannot go to work because there is no kindergarten. Yes. And we're going to have to get to school. That's the only way to make sure that these youngsters here. All 2 of them at the moment, but there are plenty more. Yes, and electricity should also boost their happiness a bit. Yes. Because we have much of the basics available now. We are lacking in this bit. Yes, it's a bit of a what shall we call it? A bottleneck at the moment, or such. Yes. But that little truck bringing gravel from here to here, it made all the difference. Now we have stuff going on here. Very good. So the kindergarten is finished, and that's more like it. But still only 24 at the full full staffing. Yes, full staffing. How is this going? 5 workers, no concrete. But what's this? A concrete truck. Yeah. Loaded 2%. I don't understand. I suppose you didn't get any. Because the staffing situation here is not very stable. I mean, every now and then we do get a worker or 2, maybe. Yes, now you have 9 workers here and 100 workers here. No, 100%. You unload 100% of the workers here. Is what the mind meant to say, actually. And the 9 workers, yes, will you also go to the concrete thing, mixer place? Are you still having, yes, 6 workers are left. This ought to be fine. Yes, 5. Very good. Now, let's hope that they get going here. One. You're heading for this building. There's the cement truck. Yes, mixers, yes, like you. All of 4%. But you're going to the high voltage switch. Very good, very important. Yes, get that gone. Get that gone. No, the opposite. Get it done. Yes, get it done. Cheers. Okay, then Ingersta meaning one person is working, and there it stopped. Okay. Yes, we have the kindergarten, but it's not having a great effect as we don't have electricity. But here, oh, hope. Although these are people that we're not supplying with food. We have nothing anywhere near here. We couldn't even get in the shop. The shop's here. Well, maybe it would be possible. Well, I didn't ask them to come and work here. And now there's 31 workers. See, no, calm down. We don't want to engage the whole village. 41 workers. Oh, fine. I want to prevent the local population from working here. If I may, and so on. Not 5. Yes, but there is no covered hull heading here with the electrical components. Haven't I told you where to get them? Perhaps. Source of workers is empty. Yes, okay, and but you don't have a covered hull, and you're not complaining about it. What's this? Dumper, and this one too, I suppose. Yes. And no. Yes, you have a covered hull. Yes, you are going to. Okay. But you're building a road with this, whatever that is. What is this road? No. Oh, you're building okay, I see. Very good. Very much important work. 1%. Maybe you could have brought a little bit more, considering it is quite a long way. And we really could have used it. Because we need a little bit over here too. And all the people are showing up. Stop it. We can take that down to north here until we get the electrical components in. Here comes something. What are you doing? You didn't get any people. Couldn't you just have sat at the bus station until a few people showed up? It's not like you have a time schedule to keep. This is pretty nasty. Driving conditions. And my nice Peterbilt, they are not quite built for this sort of thing. Oh. This is not good. They still look perfectly well, so they can withstand the work here that we put them through. They have, yes. Cheers for the Peterbilts. And this one. Okay. This is still going to take steel. Yes, I hope you have that. Yes, you're not complaining about anything. I think that you're going to get a little handy thing. Yes. A covered hull. 93, okay. This is still viable, you know. 87, yes, gravel all the way anyway, so yes, one of these. Construction has stopped, no workers or mechanism, missing resources, steel, electrical components. Yes, again, we can only wait, but there's other things to do. We don't need to sit here and wait. No, not at all. We could do. We could do something. What is this here? Yes. Okay. No workers or mechanism. This bus, how many passengers? 2. No workers waiting. Yes, electricity, please. Yes, we really need it. I can't stand looking at this. This is torture. All of these workers here, and by the time this is complete, they will have gotten old, and their babies will have grown up and become uneducated adults. That's why we'll build a school. Yes, we'll build a school, but we only want, so to say, our people. I mean, we could cut it off. We could do a sneaky thing and cut it off here. Yes, it is a bit brutal, maybe. No, we're not doing that. Yes, and the reason that the electrical components also takes so long time to get here is because they are. We need this. Yes, construction is running without issues. Indeed, it is, but incredibly slowly. Maybe we should increase the workforce a bit. If we could, that would help speed up things greatly. Yes, we're keeping up. Yes, a train diesel station is something that is also some, needs to be constructed here somewhere. Here, I almost was about to forget equipment for the citizens and a fire station. We don't have a fire station yet. Here. Yes, here. You're out of steel. No, 90 tons. It's just not visible for some reason. It's a bit buggy, this thing, but never mind. Bricks, 83 tons. We're using a fair bit of those. Speaking of, how is this project going? Have you managed to get anywhere? Not really. This house is soon to be finished. Everything is here. You just need work. 10,000 rubles worth of work. Is this work? Yes. Not all of it though, but a bit. This is apparently not connected. Why not? Oh, you're not going to that place. How are the people of this house doing here? Oh, they have multiplied, haven't they? I think they have. I didn't, or did I? Maybe I filled it up. But they are very happy. Everything is great. Yes, that was a bit of a mistake to put the clothing truck the wrong way around. God damn it. That emptied out this town as well. Completely almost. But no kindergarten. Yes, there is a kindergarten. But there is no, so you go work at the kindergarten and you will go get what, okay. It's going to be like that. But there's only 3 workers that can't work due to kindergarten. But why you not want to go work kindergarten? It's very much yes, I don't understand. Yes, you're specifically told to only go here to work, which is probably putting... Oh, there are no... how can you be so satiated here? But if you just figured it out, I mean, it's you don't pay for it anyway. Just go in and take whatever you need. I mean, we live in a communist utopia here. You know, there is. I mean, the concept of ownership is not really a thing, except for in the personal car area, because there we are apparently selling cars. Yes. And the concept of ownership is introduced. Oh, 1 worker serving 4 customers, 9 customers by 2. Yes, finally. So that's okay. Every now and then they can get food. 5 could not get food, but they can get it often enough. Yes, resource status, food. Yes, we're doing excellent food. Meat, 806 tons. Is that good? Gdynia, 530. Okay. It seems as we're doing fine. What about clothing? 200 tons. Okay, then that's very good. That's plenty more than we need. In fact. Gravel 10,500 tons. Okay. Mostly here Vavkavysk. Yes, we are eating through it a bit. Yes, the people of Donsaliga here are at work at this one. Good. Yes, very good. That means that we can put gravel on the railway. Doesn't it? Yes, it does. Pardon me. Yes. We should see here, Kasinshad. Do we... 7 workers without job, and yes, I mean we're quite laid back here. There's really not that much for you to do, but that's fine. You hang around at the bus stop and then you can go to the pub, which is right next door. There's suspiciously few people here, considering this is all there is to do, really. There is no sport, there is no culture, there is no nothing. There's just a pub, but they are not so inclined. Maybe the church is what keeps them... yes, look at the religion here. Wow. Cool, actually. You can solve all of the needs of the people with the church. Wouldn't you know it? Opium for the masses, indeed. Opium for the masses. Excellent. I didn't know that. I haven't realized that. But they always, yes, they complain about the culture and things, but they don't go to the pub. A previous experience here in this game, when there has not been a church in town, is that if you don't have anything else for them to do, they go to the pub. I mean, they stay quite happy, but their health is severely impacted. And when you look at them, they all have like 100% here in alcohol enjoyment. But they don't live for so long. They only live to like they get the average age of can be about 70 if it's a good environment. But here it's 85. That's very good. As if you can keep it that way, you get a quick growth of population. On a population, but here it's not that high. But here in Katzinchad it is very high. I don't have one of those here. I should get one of those because there are so many workers here that are not really working. We can put it out here. It's fine. We do a proper one. Yes, equipment for the citizens. Accounting hall office, city. Yes. Need flat terrain, but we can arrange. Well, it is a bit of a mountainside here. This was not very easily accomplished. Now I only have three bulldozers. Not enough. Anyway, let's get... Where is it? What am I doing? City Hall Accounting Office. Yes, thank you. Very good. That will eventually do something. Yes, it will eventually tell me, tell us, of course, the stats. But the religion seems to be the thing here. Past demands, unsatisfied sport culture. Yes, but you have church instead, and that's enough to keep you. I mean, that's perfect. That's better than sports. Much better than sports. Yes, excellent. Cheers. I'm impressed by the lifespan of the people here, and they really aren't ill that bad neither. How's the project going? Well, we have one house, apparently one that was not ticked to transport workers in. We need a pass through to get to the shopping center. Here, free one. There is one free one that is instantaneous. Yes, I think that would allow them to go through. Would it not? Where are you all? Construction officers, you ought to, let's just make sure that it is connected now. There are many things here again. Isn't this? Yes, it is. Yes, it has road connection. Then they'll find it. This ambitious road is complicated and takes time to build. So, but now it is finished. A bit of it here. Nothing's happened yet, not assigned to construction office. Okay, why not? Where are you going then? Flats, brick. You're going here somewhere. This one. So that must mean that every now and then we do manage to get a few workers in here, but it is a tiny amount. And they're all using the bypass. We do a nice overtake down the mountain. Bold. Anyone on board? One worker holding on for dear life. Yes, I think that we should focus on getting this done now, because these will start being finished, and some of them will have set to no road cargo station in Swage. There are no people around here. Oh, no, there might be. Yes, please tell me there are 5. Yes, there are 5 items here. I don't want this burning down. To deal with it. We are full on food. Perfect. The train had a bit even coming back. Well, that's very good. That's always something. That's always something. Okay, we shall see here. Here. No electricity yet. Oh, come on, people. You're still waiting for electric. Nothing is coming. You're coming with electrical components. Well, excellent, but why isn't anyone coming for this one? Is the warehouse done yet, though? No. It isn't. They miss bricks and boards. Okay. We have bricks and boards. Yes, we do. But what's going on here? What are you doing, man? I'm trying to build the road to the fire station. Oh, okay. But that's not going to work. This. No, we're doing that. Yes, it would have been that, or removing the road and putting a mud track in. Fire station, yes. As usual, the construction-related things take up about as much space as the rest of town. Although in this case, the town is a little bit larger. For now, no, but the town will grow. It will have radio station, television station. Maybe a few Mercedes driving around on the streets. Just a few, though. We can't have too many, but as we saw down here, yes, here at Casino. Yes, here is a car dealer. It is not possible to drive from this car dealer, apparently, to this parking lot. No, that is too long away. That's too far away. You have got to be kidding me. This is the only one. This is ridiculous. So you've not managed to sell any Mercedeses. That's good. We keep them for later. How many you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a BMW. Yes, that is a BMW. Okay. Let's see here. Yes, 425 ton, 425 tons is in this one. And you have bitumen and gravel. Very good. Very, very good. And you have cement and gravel. That's also very good. No workers though. That is less good. No workers in here neither. That is as bad. I hope you're working on this instead, but you're not. No workers. No electrical components. But really though, you have two more covered trucks, covered hulls. Yes, the other one is doing something else. I'm going to get one more of those. What do we have here? If we go to the Icarus 250, that's and of course the nuclear bulldozer. These things that don't work, and a crane. No, nothing's weird or interesting as such, in that it is special, as in not included in the standard, the game. No, it's an addition by someone, some person. A covered hull. It doesn't have to take 5 minutes to buy a covered hull. You know? It's just to do that. That's all you need to do. And before long, yes, you see, now you have a related vehicle coming here. 5% of the electrical components. Okay. Magnificent. Yes, magnificent indeed. But should I be planning out the rest of the town? I don't know. No. I think we should be while this is happening. Yes, while this is happening. Oh, it will be complete soon. Yes, very soon in fact. 3,000 rubles worth left of work, 55 work days. All the resources available. Yes, and in here we have quite a few vehicles that are not working. Why aren't you? You're missing mechanical components. That would also be a covered hull, a Peterbilt covered hull, for bringing, loading up 5%. Yes. Well, you see, as soon as we can get this in, yes, you'll be able to get it from here. And then, yes, and then they will be much closer. Much closer. But, you know, come on then, be finished. Well, yes, it is very, very soon to be finished. It's finished about now. There it is. And get a train, or many trains in fact. Yes, you're getting food, you're getting everything that we have songs of harvesting. We should find here. There we go. And we go to a that's a train. All map. Track diesel locomotive. Our first locomotive. Should we do the food first? Well, it doesn't really matter. The food is not actually that important. When should you go here? You should go here after Katzinshad. No. And then to Sernako. No, wait a minute here. Okay. Yes. Ingersta warehouse. Beatus. That is here. After Beatus, you can go up here and then go all the way down to here again. Yes. Either that or you do, but then yes, after Beatus. They go here, unload, not 100%, but a bit. It's the last of the line, so we will reduce this a bit. Yes, like that. To be honest, they are hungry though. They have lots. Here, not unload 100%, unload a bit. Whatever you got. And they are missing 10 tons, and they are back about 11. Okay, there will be plenty of food when it gets here. Although there are actually more important things, because food is not a problem here. We have plenty available on the current solution. It's working great. Kind of. Let's see here. Our alcohol, we don't need to bother about that really either. You want electrical components. Yes, this is what you want. Katzinshad, Beatus, after Beatus, I suppose. Really. Sarna, Katzinshad, after Katzinshad. After Katzinshad, you go to Sernako, which is here, and then you go to Beatus here. First, I ask you to go here, and then I need to redo. Yes, after Beatus will do fine. Not the most economical route, or the most the quickest. No, but it is something. Yes, 29%, fine. I mean, you could come here now, if you don't mind. You seem to be full. That's electrical components, and then mechanical components. Yes, here. Oh, you're doing plenty of stuff, you know. I think after Sernakova, so last on the line, because Sernakova is down by Domsaliga here in the corner, you know. Unload all of it. You don't have any on board. That's a problem. Okay, we need to start messing with you then to get a bit of mechanical components. Unload, not 100%. A tad, like that. Oskarshamn, you have a lot, but you need them. Here, Beatus, Molna doesn't have that much. Somewhere around here we must have plenty. It's only in only in Oskarshamn that we have like an enormous amount. Fine, you go to Oskarshamn now, and here you load. Not 100% by any means, but 30% maybe. That reminds me, how are we doing on the steel business? 85 tons. Okay, we're not using that much. Vehicles with this building a route plan, why is it not on there, the thing? Because it goes to here. All related vehicles, electrical components, mechanical components, and food are on their way. Should we get more things? Yes. Of course. Should get everything. List of vehicles and trains and vehicles and all the map and the diesel locomotives. Our second locomotive is the alcohol business. As you could swing by up here too. Katzincha, yes, after Katzincha. No, not after Katzincha, after Sernakova. After Sernakova. Unload, not 100% of it. 49%. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Fuel, we don't. Ruby rocket, no. Mechanical components. Mechanical components, what are those? What are those? Yes, we have fixed clothing. We have not. We don't use clothing up here so far. But now we can start bring it in. Of course we should. Schweiz. And then Katzinchad. Okay, Schweiz, Katzinchad, you say. Schweiz, Katzinchad. That's like that. And then you go there, and then you could head up here and hope that you would go down. Yes, that we do. So after this one. Where did it go? Here it is. Yes, and there you also unload. Not all of it here neither. Yes, it's a bit repetitive, this. But this is how you manage your resources. I think we should get into managing these as well. So we don't need any plastics, and we're going to have space for a little bit of electronics, but I can add that on in the end. Electrical components, definitely, and mechanical components, yes, some, maybe not that much, but a bit. Clothing, yes, some too, but 8 tons, eventually more. Food, a whole lot, like 100 tons. Alcohol, like 16 tons. They're a bit rough, these. No fabric, no chemicals, and no crops. 47 tons of alcohol is a bit more than we need, and 50 tons of mechanical components we don't need neither. 37 tons of electrical components, sure, we'll have it. No, there we go. And clothing, 32 tons, sure, we'll have that. And then remember to transport it to a store. We don't have a store yet, not here. No. Did we build a school? No. Did not build a school. Have not even built a fire station. It's not assigned to construction office. This construction office is only auto-searching roads. Perhaps we should be changing that around a bit. Now, from now on, you get mechanical components from here and electrical components from here too. And you will complain if you need it. It can't produce concrete. No, it can. But it cannot store or export. Of course not. You could have sent out a truck here in anticipation of it working. But you didn't. So that's why we have it like this instead. Now we wait. All related vehicles. There are three trains heading for this warehouse. This one is the food train. Where are you? We have gone under a bridge. Oh, we're out here. This is old railroad. This is among the first bits that we built. Cheers for the railroad. And you went in a slightly unexpected direction. No, you didn't. We were coming. I thought we were coming from the other direction. Yes. Oh, here we get a nice passing experience now of the nuclear power plant. I was about to say, but of course there is a train in this enormous block. There always is. What would that happen to be then? It's a little cargo train of some description, transporting some cargo around. You're on your way to Ingerstad now. That's very good. Will you make it first? You think? Let's see. No. We have one vehicle moving inside the building, heading to it's waiting at stations. It's the first, and it was mechanical, electrical components, 14 tons. Yes. Have you gotten electricity yet? No. Now there should not be a problem. You don't have any excuse now. Come on. Yes, but you're already driving all the way from somewhere else. Right, now we have electrical components really close by. Now we should be able to bang in a substation here like nothing. Let's see, substation. Yes, here. That will cover a bit. Here will cover more, but will be in the way later on. Yes, both of these are true statements. Zigzag it a bit over here a bit. Yes. We should build a switch. Do we really want this dinky? Why it's not that dinky? 1.5 megawatts. No, that's perfectly acceptable. And it uses prefab panels instead of steel, which is good in this circumstance that we find ourselves in. You could well be auto building, for example, electric wiring on buildings. Yes, maybe. Yes, bitumen storage here. You could get building now that we have. And this, but there is no road yet. overlaps with this existing construction. I don't believe it. You see, it is not overlapping. It doesn't have to be. Anyway. Okay. 85 tons of steel, 80 tons of bricks, boards 75, that's fine. Prefab panels, 250 tons of prefab panels. That will do nicely for a while. That will keep them. But is this this is getting built? Will this be built? Is this getting calm? They are so... Yes, you were signed. Very good. And this should now be reasonably quick. Considering, and except of course that there aren't any workers here really. There are very, very few. But they're hanging in there. They're not happy. They used to be happy. What the hell? No, that was not here. No, that wasn't here. The thing is, because it could be because they're without power supply, and for that very reason, we should be a bit ahead of the thing here and do here. Medium voltage switch. Yes. Start construction. You don't seem to have much stuff going for you. Vavkavysk, small open store, Vavkavysk. You're a steel train. No, you're not a steel train. What are you supposed to be doing? Yes, it says it here. Bricks and boards. Kazincha, you have plenty of bricks and boards for the moment. Now you're heading to Vavkavysk. Go with Kazincha instead. Yes, you were heading the right way. Good. And there you load bricks and boards. Not 100%, but a bit. Yes. Half. 163 tons. You're going to take all of it. You can't have you doing that. That will do. Will have to do. Yes, and then if we could remember to keep that one around and change that back. This is so much stuff to keep juggling about, you know. But there are no workers here, and there won't be. What are you doing? You're going back and forth here. I think that you could wait for a bit. Prefab panels. I would suggest that you do that, but they don't have any workers. You don't need to be going back and forth here. You could wait at one end or another. You're supposed to wait here until unloaded. Okay, wait till you're loaded too then. Here we don't have any bricks. That's a problem. God damn it! We are building bricks. Boards is missing. Bricks are missing. Okay. We need to bring bricks here. Bricks. That's you again. Hello. you haven't been yet, do not unload this time, just load. Pardon. Here. Did any one of you have the thing checked to move people in? No. That would have been a bit helpful. Somewhere around here there must be a great stash of bricks. Here there are a few. Don't really I haven't had that many bricks in stock, because we've been making them constantly. But I suppose we're going for a little raid and getting bricks. Here, 314 tons. Yes, I'm buying here Oskarshamn. Bricks. Oskarshamn is the last place we need bricks. Oskarshamn, load 100% of bricks. Get it all. And then at Vavkavysk, you unload. Now, wait a minute, and you can load up on both the bricks and the boards. Not anything. I mean, let's be specific, because there happens to be a little bit of steel here. Yes, I don't know how that got in there, but we can keep it there. Yes, that's... what does it even say here? Inkersta. No. Oskarshamn. Here. Yes, you load. There. Load bricks. Boards. Don't wait. Just get it. Apparently there are 700 and... I have not limited this. Okay, 775 tons of boards. Here. Okay. You haven't made it here yet. Where are you, train? Oh, should we close down some windows, maybe? Okay. Katzincha is a long way away. Everything is. It's very spread apart. But now, at least, it is possible to move the resources around in a timely fashion. Imagine, or just think back to the time when we had gravel roads, 60 kilometers an hour. Imagine if we'd be doing that instead of 100 or whatever it is. This. What is the top speed of this one? 95. Yes. That makes quite a difference. What do we have here? Okay. Nothing is what we have here, but you're going to Katzincha and then you're going to Sarnakova. They are full. We should ask you to go to Inkerst. No, you want to go to here, Vavkavysk. Unload the bricks and the boards. Load 29%. I think that will get a little bit more, maybe. Yes, 39%. This really is something fiddly stuff, is it? Yes, I want to be doing infrastructure. Yes, but to build infrastructure you need this stuff, and right now we need to pass it around. Yes, during the golden years. We built up a lot of stuff. It's laying all over the place. Steel, 2,000 tons. gravel 10,000 tons, oil 8,600 tons, fuel 11,000 tons, and so on. You know, bitumen 8,000 tons. Yes. Boards. Yes, we're doing quite well in that way. But then, you know, I mean, I was very boastful around the collapse of the Soviet Union. We were self-sufficient, and we were doing great until the goddamn food factory caught fire. Yes, and that caused such. What are we at now? Oh, 9,500. At least we're growing at quite a rate this year. Yes, look at this. 550 escapes. Yes, still quite few, but the birth rate is fantastic. Speaking of which, we still have not planned for a school up here, have we? No, and the fire station is not even done yet. And the electrical thing, these people, they still don't have electricity at the kindergarten. Still have not unlocked the potential here. And people are starting to move out. And there aren't any babies left. Okay, there are 37 babies. 12 workers can't work because no kindergarten. Okay, but this bit is finished. Yes. And now you have everything. You just need workers, and you're not in the mood, or no, of course not. I have asked you not to. Come on, yes. We now that we have everything we need, we do have everything we need. Get this finished, please, as soon as possible. Yes, we have. The villagers are coming to build. I suppose they are well versed in electricity and electrical components and such, and how they go together. How hard can it be? It's not that dangerous neither. No, this is not dangerous, but this may actually be hooked up to the grid. It ought to be. Yes, it is. Now, allow me to demonstrate. I tried to demonstrate this another time, the capacity of our electrical generation. Yes, 18 megawatts, and the voltage is 100, and it's very close to maximum, and it's not going to go anywhere away from that position. So that's that. That's the power of the nuclear power plant. If we could just get... You're not assigned to construction of it. Why not? You should be, because you're not auto-searching for buildings. And you have plenty of stuff to do. They do electrical wiring. That's good. Maybe it should be auto-searching everything. Yes, that was not in either. This isn't. I cannot. Come on. Come. Thank you. Have you done it yet? Yes, you have. Then you're coming up here. No, you're going to Vavkavysk. Because here we have a tiny amount. Yes, we do. Vavkavysk is where we're going. Right next to the brick factory. Yes. it's still going to be a couple of years or so, I think, before we have any workers in that brick factory again. And at that time everything will be built. Maybe we shouldn't repopulate that area. We could just complete everything with the resources that we got. No. The perfect logistical setup, it's not possible to do. With this you have to shuttle resources from every which place to another. And it's not really easy to do. It's not hard, it's just complex, or not complex, it's involved. There's many details, and it isn't intuitive. It is quite intuitive, maybe, if you get how it works. I don't know. Yes, I'm just clicking around here. I know what difference. It's time for the third pulse, well, whatever it is. Yes, I'll be right back. And we are back here. Yes. And, oops. I must have hit the pause, but I have not been paused. The game has been running for all the time, and this time I will not forget to do that. That is very annoying if I forget. Here we go. What has happened? How much gravel have we used so far? This thing is still not finished. Okay. It's not assigned. Could you maybe auto assign conveyor pipeline? You have not managed to build anything. Construction is stopped. There are resources, all of it in fact. No workers, and the problem is still no electricity. Even though this is done, it did not reach. Of course not. This, though, will reach, but nothing is happening here. .6 tons of gravel has arrived. Fantastic. No one's living here. Now we're going to have to do another wave of migration here. Migration. It's a slight relocation, It's nothing too bad. But how much can we drain this poor place? It's not poor. Is this place working at all? No, because they don't have any chemicals. I was slightly fearing this moment. Yes, we've run out of fuel. We have the fuel train. Everything, I suppose, then has been. Not everything quite yet, but look here, it's empty. Okay, it's empty. God damn it, fuel transporter. Why are you not waiting until loaded? Do that, please. You're empty. Go here. We need. Yes. But here is the problem. Now this is bad. This is bad. In here there is still 601 tons of fuel. We'll leave, but we can't get to it because it's this one that's connected to the train loading thing. In here we have 8,312 tons of fuel, but this doesn't have electricity. Of course not. Why would it? Therefore we cannot use it to load up on fuel for the moment. But I think that if we were to do this, you can go here, There, load, fuel, wait, and we'll figure out a way for that to happen. No. You don't even need to go here for the moment. Oh, there will be. It is so messed up. All of the logistics now. Yes. But okay, we need to get the electricity here right now. And this time I'm not going to muck about. A building is on fire. You can't say. Sayov flats. I think that Sayov can actually take care of themselves. Yes, we're going to hook up yet another switch here, maybe 6.6 megawatt. Yes, that's fine. Here we'll have one. And there are no people around. I am not going to wait around this time. I'm sorry, but I'm not. Just not going to do it. Here, medium voltage switch. We'll get the foreign contractors in to do this for us. Yes. It feels. Ooh. I haven't done that in a long time. Oh, and then we're going out to here. Yes, we'll do this. Here. This is very, very quick doing it this way. Okay, we could try and get it through here just to make it as complex as possible. Come on. Come on. So. Like that, yes. And pay for it or build it. It's going to take forever, and there are no workers around. It's not really going to work then, is it? Oh, I'm paying for it. Damn it, I need fuel. We need fuel. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. And meanwhile, whilst we're here, we should make this train a bit longer, unless this contains bitumen. It doesn't. Wrong one. This one. Oh, the train is already in, is it? Because it was unloading. Yes, it's in here somewhere. We should make the train a little bit longer. Where is it? There it is. Hello. Go to the depot here, to the depot here, to the depot here. We haven't heard any music yet. We need something. But yes, this is very, very. It's such a 10,000. Well, 10,000 people isn't that bad, but the whole town here, that is terrible. Yes. Did we get any people in here yet? No. Neither have we gotten electricity in here yet. Of course not. That never happens here. It's so difficult for some reason. Now this is the fuel train, and this we shall put a few wagons on. Like so. Yes. And then get going. Not there, you go here now first. You should have gone the other way, but you can turn around over at the roundabout, so there's no problem. And you will also need to refuel yourself. Well, you know, in that case, you really should be unloading what you got first here at Piedansk. Is that Piedansk? Piedansk. Yes, this is the one. And this. Yes, this still has fuel. Perfect. Then you can refuel yourself. Then you go. Yes, this should be in different order, but you cannot change it reasonably. You have to delete, and I'm not going to do that. Kazinschad. You have no fuel. They all are out of fuel. Everyone, everywhere is out of fuel. That really isn't that great. But you'll find this will resolve it. It will take a while. No gas stations. But vehicles are still rolling here. Yes, this area might make it. I know one area that's going to make it, ironically enough. It's Inkersta, because they load from a different tank and infrastructure. For being a deserted ghost town, it seems pretty lively. Look at these people are going to school. Although it's completely closed down, maybe we should have a few teachers in here. Hospital. That's the minimum amount that we're allowed to have. Yes. Here too, the minimum amount is. You're supposed to go here. How are we doing on the resources? We have no bricks. Again. It's a good thing that we have a brick train then. Let's see, where are you? Here, list of trains. All map, diesel locomotive, and that would be... that would be... Tegelsten och trä. Yes. Well, you have a bit on board. Why don't you come here? Because you're going to Inkersta. I think they could use a bit. Bricks, well, they have 135 tons. Where are you getting it from nowadays? Here, they don't have any anymore. They don't have any. That's not good. I suppose we're taking it out of here then. Now. What didn't we take? Oskarshamn. We took it out of. Yes, we still haven't run out. but you are starting to get a bit heavy on the boards. If we load boards, if we only load bricks here and here as well, we don't load anything here, we can actually unload a tiny amount of bricks. Do you have boards, or have, no, we've taken all the boards as well. Well, then you're going to unload boards too. A tiny amount, yes. Or do you have a problem, or are you just waiting at the signal? Oh, it's silent here. What's going on? It's red. A two-way signal. Really? That's not something I do often. What's going on here? It could possibly be incorrect. There is a change signal. Okay, then. What has happened here? You have gone in even though it was occupied. You are food. You have food. We send you here. And all should be well if you can make it out. But you are sort of this. What were you thinking here? You might want to go this way. I don't know which way it will go. Yes, you see, this is not okay. What are your clothing? We can go back from whence you came. Yes. Are you crazy? Well, the thing is that I haven't changed the signals from when the railroad was built. Right. And now, for regular traffic, it doesn't work at all. Of course, this should, I don't even think there should be a signal here. No, but there, that's more like it. And what's this? This is... yes, I don't know what this is. Yes, you are confused. Where is it that you want to go exactly? Yes, this is a bit hopeless. You cannot go that way, but you have to, because that's the only way to get on with it here. Yes, as you figure something out, I suppose. Here, I mean, it's difficult is what it is. Okay, here, one block starts there. The block starts there, yes. And I mean, one way in is here. But you only want to go this way if you actually want to go that way. Yes. Otherwise, oh god damn it, that block starts. That's a very long block. Oh, we're going to have to build. Or we could just do a little sneaky thing here. Yes, we'll redo this. Yes, if we do some... No. Here, we say, wood-based railway, yes. I buy it, you know. Yes. I will have this. In, out. This is now uncomplicated. No, That's that way. What are you doing? But no, that thing must be removed. This is incredibly complicated. Yes. No, that must not be removed. That should remain. Yes, that should remain. Here. Yes, there we go. And one more in here. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes, it's fine. But you could have that release signal could be there. And we will remove this. And here I don't know quite what you were thinking. They could use that as they like, you know. I think, but here, yes, all the way out here. Yes, it's complete already as it is. Again, not optimized for flow. This very much not optimized. You're out of fuel, and this. Yes, I know how to fix such things. Why don't you go to Oskarshamn? Move. No? Okay, then the only thing to do is to send it to a depot. You have a question mark. Why? Start or building is not. It's all falling apart, friends. Damn it. Yeah, damn it. How we need music. Yes, come on. There we go. Try and fix this now. Yes, there's a train coming. This, we need to send this to a depot or something. To get it going. Like here. This depot workplace is full. Okay then. If you go to Beatus then, please, you don't want to do it. No. And I don't have a whole lot. It's all falling apart, friends. It's properly falling apart. I think I'm starting to lose the control of the situation here quite properly now. Yes, will you please go? Yes, that you could do. But this probably may have here on the railroad for the moment. Yes, this is not okay, you know. This is very unsafe. Right, there was a question mark here. That would be because you're on the wrong side of the track. Electrical components. Well, yes, Inkersta warehouse. Yes, you are still on the wrong side of the track. That's that way. I don't know what you're up to here. But fine, if we ask you to go to Beatus instead. Start or end building is not connected with the road. Have a think about that. You must be able to go. Yes, never mind the two trains in there simultaneously. Okay, this could now be slightly more reliable, maybe. Yes, but we don't have any fuel anywhere. Like, anywhere at all. Out here? No, we don't have any fuel here, but on the other side of the mountain. How are you doing? Well, vehicles are moving around. Oh, you're doing great, actually. Okay, well, it's the... let's have a look at how great they're doing over here. I hear vehicles moving. But here, they're not. You are still standing here. There comes our first car. Out driving about, using up the fuel for no good reason whatsoever. And this is not even empty. What's... Hello, distribution office. Yes, I have a new source, or an old. You've had it before. Load up fuel there. Yes. And do it. Distribute it to everyone who needs it. Because the train has not been able to make it here yet. But it is moving. It is going to Molna. Even Molna has run out. Beatus. Yes. But well, it's a good thing that we have 7,706 tons of fuel here. But you know, that can go quite quickly, I think, when we don't make any. I mean, when we make absolutely nothing. Yes, when we make absolutely nothing, then it's not so good. No, it's not so good. That's what. Yes. Hello. Okay. Molna train diesel station. Yes, it's arrived. Very good. Here. How much are you left with after Molna? Okay. Oskarshamn train they're all empty. You will not. Yes, you might have a little bit left over for Oskarshamn. Good. How is Oskarshamn doing? Because if this stops, if the buses here stop, then we have like a serious problem, because then workers will not get into the nuclear power plant. How many buses have you made here in the meantime? A few. Yes, we should not be wasting steel on this though at the moment. And I don't think we are, because this one has been waiting here for quite a while. And it will continue to wait here. They're not getting any for the moment. No, they'll have to make do with what they got. The train business is running out. Yes, 45 tons. Do I really need more locomotives? Not really. I don't have anywhere to put them. Well, you could build another one of these. Yes, I could. That's actually a very good idea. A train depot. Train depot. Oil, fuel on. Well, this is the first one amongst those down there. Here. Very good. Road. Okay. And railroad. Can I even build this railroad? I don't know if I'm in a position to do such things. We shall see. It all depends. Do you have any steel available? Yes, you have plenty. You should. Maybe you should be able to do this. Yes. You are. Good. Mechanical, yes, they have that plenty. Okay, so I think it will take like 10 years before we're back, going. No, maybe not. How many people are we at now? 9,200. Yes. Has it gone down? Yes, a lot of people are dying. I wish you could know where it was. It's resource status food. But then, of course, you don't see it in here. You have to look for what isn't here. What is it here? I have no idea whatsoever. Let's see, our first locomotive. What are you doing? You have 99 tons of food. You are going. In Katzinchad, they have food. Sarnakova, food. Molna, food. Piates, food. Ingersta, food. Even though they're not using. Okay, everyone has food. What about clothing and yes. What's going on then? This year, what's happened? What has happened? Should we check up on the food factory and things just to make sure that it's running or operating without issues? Yes, and the train is running. I don't know what to tell you. Yes, I don't think I have much more to add on this subject for this evening. No. Well, yes. Of course I do. There's always something. Here, have you managed to get a few bricks in here yet? Not really. Related vehicles. Bricks. Are you coming to Valkavisk anytime soon? No, you're not. You're heading to the depot. Pardon. You're heading to the depot, and where are you? You're right about here. You know what? Could we persuade you to not head to the depot, maybe? And don't complain. You see? Now you could find your way to the train diesel station. It's right on the other side of this town. Let's go on. Because of course many if not all of the train diesel stations are without diesel at the moment. But the train has been doing good, I think. But I'm guessing diesel locomotive, all map. You're also out of fuel and standing still and causing problems, most likely. But the fuel, bränsle, diesel, fuel transport. Fuel load, large oil storage with something as you're going there to load. Okay, you even had some left over for Oskarshamn. Very good. Now, prefabricated panel train. You are having problems with this. Where are you? Oh, you're all the way up here. Okay. We're going to have to do the same trick with you. That's the only way. And that is to send you. And it's not this way. No, it's not here neither. Really, it's over here. Yes, and that will get you going. And really, now that there is fuel available in Oskarshamn, I'm not sure that you really have a problem if you give it a second thought. But where are you? You are very far away from that. Okay, and you're heading the wrong way. Never mind. You can go to. We don't need prefab panels. We have plenty everywhere. If there is one resource that we don't need to move around at the moment, it is this. The aggregate storage is not finished yet. Come on. No workers or mechanism. Really? Is there anyone living here? Well, 25 people. The building is still without power supply. And the kindergarten is completely unstaffed and without power supply. And the shop is unstaffed and without power supply. And we're going to have to get even more people to move in here. Which town will it be? Hansasino. I don't think that you have provided in a while. Yes, if my there we go. Where do we take you from here? 81 and 52. And you don't have that, enormous amount. After all, you aren't very happy. Have you run out of food at some point or something? Yes, I think they have. And look at this. This is what happens as people get very sick. This is not a good time to move people out of Hansasino. Say of. You're mostly doing uranium and such related things, and we are not in great need. But all of these buildings have already been a bit cleaned out, should we say. But here we have 42 workers. That will find a new life here. Let's hope they can bear it out until it gets bearable. Yes, we have food, alcohol and things in here now. Very good. This enormous truck, you will go here, load food, and then grocery store. Wait until unloaded. Don't go over there. Yes. And the pub truck. This is being managed by this one. Katzinchad small distribution office. That's a bit ridiculous. We don't need to do that. Can the Ingersta pub remove? Instead, if we could have ourselves. There are many things here now. Let's close this one down. Not this one though, but this. Yes. And then we go over to Oskarshamn, where we have all the vehicle depots. Yes. A covered hull such as this one will do excellently for this. Yes. And Ingersta pub and Ingersta warehouse. You go here, you load up on the beer, and then you get it to the pub, obviously. Here. Load, wait until I load. Now, are you managing? Yes, a few workers in here. Yes, and you are walking somewhere to the school working site. Well, that's good of you. Although, yes, and they don't have any concrete. And the reason they don't have any concrete is because there are no workers in the concrete plant. And why? Ingersta Vastavage. You're supposed to go to the concrete plant first, I've told you. This is taking forever. Come on, please, now. No workers in mechanism. 5 tons of steel left. We're gonna need to fill up on the steel. This is starting to tear, really much. Now, this became hard. And not hard just in the sense that, it's a difficult situation to get yourself out of. It is also the, what should we call it, let down or fail or yes, in your system that was working so well that you had built up. Now it all fell apart. More or less. Can we find any positive note to end on? Well, the fire station is being built. 275 workers left. Yes. And they're leaving by the droves, and can't help but think that if they would have gotten a bit of electricity, they wouldn't be quite so grumpy. Now they're starting to get everything. They have kindergarten, pub, shop, bus stop. But unless you manage to get a few workers on here, every now and then, none this time, okay. No. well, I cannot find anything positive to go out on here. I'm sure there is something. We can look at something else. I mean, there's always this to comfort us here. Although there are no engineers. Yes. Förbannade jävla skit. Yes. Satans as. God damn it. Where have they all gone? Yes, Santasina. I think it was here that we lost. For some reason they went hungry here. I don't know why it happened, but it happened. Voltage. That's the first voltage drop we've had since forever, since the power plant was built. One engineer and 20. Is that enough to keep it? No, it isn't. And how many workers? 13. Yes, this. Hello. Yes, you're the vehicle workers. You could go and park for the moment. Ian. The vehicles industry is a bit, not really something that we need to be focusing on at the moment. No, we need to be focusing on surviving here. It's hard stuff, It actually is. I mean, not even the power plant was comforting. No engineers whatsoever. Okay. I can't take any more of this right now. This is a fail of some kind of proportion. Yes, because you don't have any bricks, but there is a brick train coming. I think it should be, isn't it? Tegelsten. No, we're going to Vavkavysk and you don't have any bricks. Have you already been here? Vavkavysk, isn't this Vavkavysk? Yes, it is Vavkavysk. Molna is where you're going, but you don't have any bricks left, so it doesn't matter. Where did you put them? Never mind. Dear friends, this is going to be a mess to get straightened out. I don't know quite how to approach it. We shall have to figure that out at a later date. Thank you so very much for watching. Good night.